It turns out $10,000 is actually more like $9,450. That's the reality people in Wisconsin with student loan debt are looking at this week.
Wisconsin is one of about a dozen states that will tax your student loan relief money, the president announced. Will Keneally explains why.
So Jared Walczak from the nonprofit Tax Foundation says that despite the added costs, it is still worth having your debt forgiven. Just be prepared for that tax bill to come in April.
Still a pretty good deal, but you need to realize it's coming.
That's because unlike the debt, the tax bill comes out of the borrower's pocket.
The $10,000 doesn't appear in your bank account. It's an amount you don't have to pay back over a course of years, but the $530 tax bill is a one-time hit.
So what does this mean for individual borrowers? Walczak says the forgiven debt is lumped into your regular income. This generally won't affect what tax bracket you're in.
Someone could, for instance, have been in grad school or law school in 2020 and now have a successful practice. They could be in that higher bracket, but that's not going to be the typical recipient.
But why is it taxed at all? Wisconsin taxes money coming into your bank account in different ways. If you profit off a home sale, for instance, you generally don't have to pay taxes on it. If you profit from investments, or in this case, someone forgiving your debt, you do have to pay Wisconsin taxes. States can choose how they want to set up that system. Wisconsin is among 13 states that will tax the student loan debt forgiveness because it has not updated part of its tax law.
Lawmakers will have to decide early next year whether they want to take fast action to address this.
Wisconsin's legislature is not likely to take it up before next year, and it's unclear whether the Republican majority will support the change. They have generally been critical of the Biden administration's move to forgive the debt. So we reached out to legislative leadership and have not heard back on what that might look like. For their part, the State Department of Revenue says that it will ask the legislature to not tax that debt forgiveness in its agency when it requests its next budget this spring.